YouTube, what's going on? YouTube, what is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy, Dedrick L. Jr., and I'm back with another fragrance video. All right, so today we're here with a full review of a fragrance that totally caught me off guard and really has it ascending in my freshy, warmer weather, summertime fragrance list of really all time. All right, but we're going to get into that in just a second. But first, as always, Smell Good family, hopefully you guys are doing well, doing fantastic, doing great. If it could go great, I hope it's going excellent. All right, so positive energy and positive vibes. That's what we're all about here on this channel. We will not tolerate any negativity whatsoever. All right, so if you want to be a member of the Smell Good family, just hit subscribe, hit the like button, and join us as we talk fragrance of all levels. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and get into today's full review. We will be talking about from the house of Zaharoff. All right, we're talking Zaharoff signature Citrine. All right, that's what we're going to be talking about today. Now, I've been there are two niche houses that I've really been spending a lot of time with. One is the Zaharoff house, and the other is the Citrine house. All right, kind of at the same time, I'm experiencing different fragrances from both brands, and I am overly impressed and energized about my experiences with these brands. But today we're talking Zaharoff and we're talking signature Citrine. So like I said, this one totally caught me off guard, and I felt and I had a good feeling that it was going to be good, but I didn't know it was going to be this good, or my experience with it, I didn't know it was going to be this amazing. All right, so we're going to talk about, of course, what it smells like, what's in it, my experiences, what I recommend, and I'll also give it my own personal rating. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Presentation, I still have the box sitting around, so I decided to show you all the box. Very nice crafted, very nice well done box. Here's the box right here, the Citrine box. Kind of got that orange and green effect. Zaharoff in the middle, Citrine at the bottom. The Zaharoff Z up top as well. Very nice black, green, and orange bottle. This is a 60 ml, 2-ounce bottle. On the back, it has Zaharoff Elixir of the World with ingredients on the back of the box. All right, so very dope. On the side, just quite a few Zaharoff Z logos, and it comes open. I love those kind of like book style. And here's the original tester strip still in there for when I smelled it, and the fragrance kind of sits right in there. So very nice presentation that Zaharoff offers. Georgia, his team does a fantastic job for sure. And here's the bottle. We got an all clear bottle. We have the Zaharoff Z in the front, green top, Zaharoff Z off to the side here and on the back, and signature Citrine at the bottom. And on the back, I don't know what this symbol or what this represents. I will have to get some clarity on that, but I know it looks dope and it looks cool. All right, so like I said, 60 ml bottle. This is the Edit Perform concentration. I believe it's should have had, I think it's 20, so in the 20s of the concentration of this one for it to be an EDP. All right, so that's your presentation. Very nice, very classy presentation. I like this the most. The caps on these are great. When you put it on, it snaps into place. I don't know if y'all heard that. And George has said on many occasions, don't pull, you can just twist off. You can twist off and it snaps back into place. I really like that right there. All right, so let's go ahead and get this on a tester strip so I can walk and talk with the fragrance as I smell it. I'm gonna give it 3 sprays there on the tester strip. I've worn this about a week's worth. I've worn it and tested it out at the same time. So yeah, just upon first sniff, man, you get this nice, beautiful, citrusy blend. Just very almost mouth-watering citrus. And then it's like the musk is kind of like hovering around, ready to break loose. That's what I'm getting to my nose. But the citrus is like a high quality citrus, a realistic citrus. You can tell between synthetics and better quality oils, and in Citrine you get that for sure. and citrus and musk is what I'm getting for sure. And it's definitely a very nice quality that you're getting. I'm always taken aback every time I get to smell a Zaharoff fragrance for sure. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the notes, and then we'll get into more of my experience. And you know, in the summertime where I live, we're dead in it. It is, I think right now currently it's like 95 degrees. With the humidity, it feels like 99 degrees. So this is the type of fragrance that we can love, at least down here where I'm at in Jacksonville, Florida. All right, so the main accords of this fragrance, I think the same notes are on Zaharoff according to Parfumo.net. Citrus, woody, floral, fresh, and fruity are your main accords. A host of notes here, so follow me. Top notes: Brazilian orange, Greek fennel, Guatemalan cardamom, red currant, South African orange up top. In the mid, you got Algerian clementine, Corsican citrus, fig wood, Indian jasmine sambac, cayenne pink pepper. In the base, Ethiopian frankincense, Indonesian oud, Indonesian patchouli, musk, plum, Russian ambergris, and white moss. Perfumed by the amazing Claudier. All right, what a healthy host of notes and a beautiful breakdown of what Citrine is. Now, my experience, I've worn this on a few occasions out and about. The first time I wore it, I was out and about just throughout the day, and then me and my son, we went to the movies. And for me being outside, moving around in the heat, and then going inside to the movie theater, I got the great experience of my body temperature being up, but then going into a cooler atmosphere like the movie theater. You know, it takes a while for your body to calm down, so it's like the fragrance was radiating off of me because I had a little light sweat going because it was just hot outside. And I got a compliment by the young lady who were getting together me and my son's popcorn for the movie, and she smelled it. She said, "Man, you smell very good." And I think she was kind of from, I don't know where she was from, but she wasn't American, but she had an accent when she spoke, and she said, "You smell very good." And I told her I appreciate it. She didn't ask what it was, but I did get a compliment while getting popcorn. But with this for the summer, the citruses, the musk, the touch of the woods in here, just a touch of woods I get in here, kind of like I want to call it a vanilla, but there's a sweetness that I get to my nose underneath the citrus and the musk, because once the musk gets in and that white musk is accompanied by how I want to say this? It's a unique description that I'm trying to think of so y'all can understand what I'm saying as I paint the picture. It's like musk accompanied by not a green, it's like a green and wood combo. Okay, like a green touch and a woody touch with the musk that's kind of opening up the door for the citruses from the clementine and the orange to kind of work their way out as the musk settles in. But I get this unique experience that I'm still trying to gather myself on, because I've smelled musk in plenty of fragrances, but the way that it's rolled out in here, it offers a unique smell and a unique experience for sure. I read the host of notes with this thing, and some notes like the Indonesian, let me pull it back up, the Indonesian and Russian ambergris, and the Indonesian patchouli, and Indonesian oud, and the Indian jasmine balsam. There's a lot going on in this fragrance, and this fragrance has layers just like the oranges. You peel them back and you get something different from the beginning to the mid and to the dry down of this fragrance. All right, now here's the thing: if you're interested in Citrine, you might want to get it. George Zaharoff has said publicly on several occasions, and on my friend Ross's channel, most of the times where I've seen him say it, that once Citrine stock is out in America, it's going over to Europe, and I believe he said it won't be coming back to America. So you're gonna have to pay a little bit more to get a bottle of this over in Europe. Now I believe he's gonna up the bottle size as well for this. Now here's where I'm at. This is how much I love Citrine, that when it does get over there to Europe, and it is in a 4-ounce bottle, I'm willing to pay the extra monies to get me a 4-ounce bottle of Citrine. Now this 60 ml I'm gonna have for a long time because I have a very large collection. But I love Citrine that much that I want to have a 4-ounce bottle of this beautiful fragrance for sure. So this stuff is really good. It meets my speed. I really like citruses and musk and yeah, really for the summertime. I love those really bright, aromatic, airy, fresh fragrances. But this, when you get to the mid and the dry down, it offers a little bit more. And I honestly don't have anything in my collection that does what this does when it gets to the mid and the dry down, especially with the musk and how it has that touch of like green and woods and like a faint citrus in the back where the plum is probably playing a part there as well. So Zaharoff Signature Citrine, in my opinion, I give this a 9 out of 10 in my opinion for what it suits for me. Performance wise, sillage wise, performance, I get about a good 6 hours. I sprayed this pretty decent. I went 7 to 8 sprays. I could have gone 9 to 10 and maybe gave myself maybe close to that 7 hours. But in the first hour or so, you get that nice projection. I would say first hour, hour and a half, get that nice projection. The sillage is really good when you're out and about. That's where I love to wear this when I'm moving around. The sillage is there, okay? So solid sillage, a good 6 to 7 hours on the performance. I've seen some people say they don't get but an hour or hour and 30. Maybe they do, but I don't. If you know how to moisturize your skin and prepare your body for the fragrance you're wearing, you're going to get the max out of it, especially the situation that you are in. So for me, I get around 6 hours, solid hours. And yes, after I got to probably 3 hour mark, it did come close to skin, but it was still there. When I would move my arm, if I got up from my movie chair or got out of my car, I got me a whiff because I also spray my clothing as well. All right, so not a super beast mode fragrance, but you do get solid performance for this being a freshy and a citrusy style of a fragrance. So I give this a 9 out of 10 on my scale. I love this stuff. Great for the summertime. One of the unique takes on a citrus fragrance that I've ever experienced and I really enjoyed. So Zaharoff Signature Citrine is a win for me, and you guys need to hurry if you want to experience this before it runs out and it heads over to Europe. And even when it does run out to Europe, I'm going to get me a 4-ounce bottle and pay the extra money. That's how much I like it. So all right, so Zaharoff Signature Citrine, full review. I really enjoyed it. I'm going to be wearing this more and more because it's hot down here in Jacksonville, Florida. And it just kind of fits me, fits my mood, fits my vibe, the way I'm moving out. Shorts, t-shirt, ball cap and some shades, some fragrance, a fragrance like Citrine. I'm good to go, man. I'm good to go. All right, so Smell family, let me know how many of y'all have experienced Citrine. What are your thoughts? What do you think about it? And let me know down below in the comments. All right, so until next time, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video and got something from this full review. And let me know down below in the comments. All right, so splacker up, splacker down, splacker that thing all around. Take care of yourselves, invest in you. Remember, what you put out is what you're going to get back. All right, so keep that in mind. All right, Smell Good family, y'all be cool.